Hi, everyone. Okay, we're recording now. I'm going to get started. I'm sure there's going to be a couple more people trailing in here as we go, but I kind of want to move quickly. Naomi, I think I just saw your tonsils. So I'm going to start out with some announcements. Number one announcement, which is my most exciting announcement, so I should probably leave it towards the end. But Elizabeth will be doing our training next week. Yay! So everyone should really take advantage and tune in because she's only doing this training with our team. And it's going to be in her area of expertise, which is branding and social media. So it's going to be a training you guys don't want to miss. And I'm really excited for her to join us. I'm also doing the Tuesday night training tomorrow. So that's not tomorrow. It's actually on Tuesday.
Good one.
Yeah, it's the kind of day it is. But I'm doing the Tuesday night training on Team Rise, and so I hope you are all there to support me. And there's my phone. Month End Magic. We are still in the last couple of stretches, or the last stretch of the month. So I don't want you guys to give up. I don't want you guys to be happy with where your PSQV is at. Although I know some of you have an all-time high for your PSQV, but it's not the end of the month, so don't stop working now, girls. You guys have worked so hard to get here. Michaela, I have to give a huge shout out to. She has been a complete rock star. Michaela joined us in December. She left for Israel at the beginning of this month. She just got back from Israel. She just processed, or is in the process of processing, her first 3 orders, guys, of active hydration serum. Okay, this is awesome because what she did, and we'll key this in next week, Michaela, and I'll highlight you a little bit.
Okay.
But Michaela is a hairdresser by trade, and she has been doing this little Instagram thing where she's featuring a product of the week. And she's smart about it, so she's not just featuring Rodan & Fields products. She's also featuring like hair colors and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm stalking you, Michaela. So
I love it. Keep doing it.
Yeah. So she's doing a product of the week, and so I do not think that it's a coincidence that the 3 products that she sold this week was hydration serum, which was her featured product. Okay, that's pretty incredible. So congratulations, Michaela, for finally seeing what this business is going to be bringing you as you've kind of had a rough couple of weeks going into your launch, but that's great. So that is my Month End Magic. If you need help, I know a couple of you are looking to do maybe a launch before the end of the month or whatever, college. We can talk about that again this week or tomorrow and figure that out. Elizabeth also wanted me to mention that there's a document on the Team Rise files tab. She really messed up the spelling of this text message that everyone should read about. Team Rise weekly agenda with tools to, she wrote gel peeve everyone build, but I think what she said was help everyone build their businesses, and they should check it out every Sunday. So there's going to be a weekly agenda posted on Sundays. That's going to be probably another like a task list for you guys to be able to go off of, just like I give you at the end of the week. So it might be good to compare notes with hers on the files tab of the Team Rise Facebook page. If you don't know how to get to it, let me know and I'll send it to you or tag you. Also, after this training tonight, there's a Dirty 30 reach out, 30 minutes of work on a Zoom chat. It's going to be basically like everyone sitting here reaching out, working together. If you got questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask questions on it. It's from 8:30 to 9 o'clock tonight. It'll be the link will be posted on Team Rise. So that is awesome. That was Elizabeth's announcements for Team Rise. Okay, cool. So that's all I have for announcements. And now I'm going to go into our training for today, which is actually going to be on preferred customers. I think that this is really important for a lot of the newbies. Also, I don't know if you guys didn't watch, sorry, this is my last announcement, but if you guys didn't watch the Team Rise newbie training, I think you really would benefit from it, whether you're new or whether you're old or whether you're not new or old, but I think that it's really important for you guys to get those basics. And some of you guys are just getting your
Team Rise what? Sorry.
the newbie training.
Okay.
So some of you guys that have been in the business for a little while are actually just starting to get their first partners. And this is a really great refresher course for you guys on how to be the best coach that you can be. Or maybe you're just getting re-engaged in your business and you want to be a better supportive coach for your team. You know, this is basically going to help you guys take it from square one again and really get more excited and know the best ways to support your newbies. If you're new, clearly this is also the place for you to be. So there's a recording listed on Team Rise. Now I'm going to go into my preferred customer training. I think this is so important for everyone just because, A, we're going to talk about a couple things. The value of a preferred customer and also the best way to keep them. Because I think it's really hard. We get so caught up in recruiting or we get so caught up in getting new sales or getting new PCs that sometimes we have a hard time keeping our old ones or like providing them with the best customer service. And your preferred customers are like basically the backbone of your business because that's what's giving you guys the residual income piece that we talk so much about. So when you've got preferred customers, it's so important that you take really good care of them because those are the people that are going to be continuing to reorder from you and also continuing to grow your paycheck. Also, if you take really good care of them, then they're likely to refer you to a friend. And if you give them crappy customer service, they're not going to refer you to that friend. So let's talk about, for the newbies, just to really quickly go over, there is a difference between a preferred customer and a retail customer. A retail customer is someone that does not want any type of account with Rodan and Fields. They just want to order retail. They do not get the advantages of preferred customer pricing and they do not get free shipping, okay? A preferred customer is someone that has their own account. We do not want to ever use the words auto ship when we're talking about preferred customer programs, okay? Auto ship is such a scary word for so many people because they feel like they're just going to continue to get products that they don't want. So I never use the word auto ship when I'm talking to someone about a PC program. I always say that it's a completely flexible plan that gives you the opportunity to be able to manage order products whenever you want to, leverage free shipping and 10% off and perks, and also give them first access to some of our amazing promotions and new product releases, okay? So that's what a preferred customer is. When they ask if it is an auto ship program, I say it's very similar to Amazon, right? There's no fines. You can replenish your orders every 60 days. You get the free shipping, but there's no fines. There's no penalties for delaying your order or even canceling your account. So you're not on any type of auto renewal system. We help to manage. It's part of the customer service that we offer. Now, not everybody has to offer this. You can say that you can give them directions to manage their own accounts, and if that helps you, I feel like it's a great customer service piece to be able to manage their accounts for them, which I'll talk about in a second. So let's talk about enrolling a preferred customer. And this is for brand new people and a refresher for those who for those who forgot. So when you enroll a preferred customer, you're going to go, actually, share my screen here. Can you guys see me or just my screen?
Both.
Both.
Okay, cool. Hi, honey. Are you going night-night? Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you really quickly. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Night-night, baby. Okay. I'm on my .com website. When you're going to enroll a new preferred customer, let's just say they want the unblemished product. Go add to bag, okay? And then you'll see here, it's gonna pop up, checkout. And it's going to come up a returning customer first, and then it's going to become a new customer, and there's a preferred customer thing right here, and you just click preferred customer. Now, typically when I enroll a new preferred customer, I get these people on the phone and do it for them, because here's what's going to happen. If you just send them your website, likely they're not going to enroll in the preferred customer program, because they're going to see a $19.95 enrollment fee, and you don't have the opportunity to explain to them that they're actually saving more than the $19.95 by becoming a preferred customer. They're getting 10% off the products and free shipping, which typically runs you about $10. So right off the bat, they're saving more than $20 on their first order. So
it's free shipping with orders over 80 or over, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it says it right here, free shipping on all orders over $80. So you click on subscribe now.
Just a quick comment to input. Sometimes customers don't have time or want to get on the phone. So what I've done is I typed in my notes a very precise thing of just what the information we need is, because they ask for the same thing to be input a good 5 times throughout the enrollment process. Yeah. So it's I have all that stuff typed out, so it's a really small thing, and I screenshotted it, and so I send that to the people that are looking to order products, and I just say, get back to me with this information at your earliest convenience. And if they don't feel comfortable with sending their credit card information, that's just a really quick thing that you can hop on the phone for 1 minute to swap.
Yeah, I like that too, Naomi. And I actually have started doing this, and maybe it's really old school, but I actually keep in my car PC enrollment forms. So that way I could have people fill out the PC enrollment forms if I'm seeing them in person, and then I can just go on later that night and enroll them without them on the phone. So thank you, Naomi, for that. I'm just going to breeze through this really quickly here. The only thing I'm going to show you is that here you're going to obviously input your customer's name. You're making them an account, not your name, their name, okay? So you're putting in their information, their first, their last name, their email address. When it says create a password, this is where people get confused. I typically use the same password for every single one of my customers, not the same password, but the same formula. So I do their first initial, their last name, and then number 1. And the reason why I do this is because, sorry, my monitor's on, I could hear my, the reason I do this, first initial, last name, the number 1, is because it gives me access to manage my accounts when I need to, okay? So that way, if someone wants to delay an order and they send me a text message and say, hey, I want to delay my order, I can log into their account no problem, because I know what their password is, and I don't have to keep an ongoing list of what my preferred customers' passwords are. So that's why I keep that going there. So you just go through the prompts, do the preferred customer order, you submit it, and you're done, okay? I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. I'm going to unplug this. Okay, so after you are done enrolling the preferred customer, I'm going to give you guys a few steps to take with you, okay? So after you're done enrolling the preferred customer, here's what you should do. There's a Team Rise customer appreciation page on Facebook. You should add them to the Team Rise customer appreciation page on Facebook. And then we have a PC email, which I actually just updated. And so that gives them a thank you for trusting us in their skincare. And then it also gives them the directions to be able to access their account, okay? With directions on how to basically delay the order and all that kind of stuff. So if they ever want to do it on their own, they can absolutely do that. And the only thing that you have to change out in that email is going to be obviously their name when you're addressing it to them, and then their user name, which is their email address, and their password, which again will be the first initial, last name, and the number 1, okay?
Can you send that to all of us?
Yeah, you're all going to get it after this training. I just revamped it, so it's brand new. So that's the preferred customer email. Then they have the ability to access their accounts whenever they want to. However, I still make sure that they don't, when I go through the preferred customer enrollment process, I make sure to guarantee them that they're never going to get products unless they vocalize to me, they tell me or text me that they want products or that they are needing to replenish them. I always reach out to them. Here's a little tip and trick that I kept. I always reach out to them about 10 days before their order. They get the email, I think, about 5 days before their order. I reach out to them typically about the 7 to 10 day mark. And I say to them, and I use this language, I say to them, hey girl, hope everything's going well. Saw that you guys went on vacation, awesome. I just wanted to reach out to you. You're due for your replenishment. And I wanted to give you the heads up and see if you have enough products to last you the next 60 days. I use that last piece. It's really important. Okay. So I say to them, are you good on products for the next 60 days? Because sometimes what ends up happening is that, if you reach out too soon, they're like, oh, I still have half a bottle. I'm totally fine. They have to think to themselves, okay, is that going to last me another 60 days? You know what I mean? Sure, they can order next month if they wanted to, and we could delay their order 30 days. It's not that big of a deal. But if you're looking to get them to replenish their order and they have to sit and think, okay, do I have enough Lash Boost to last me the next 2 months? It's a lot better than saying, are you good on products right now? Because right now, they're likely good on products, right? So this is what I sent to you. Okay, Naomi just sent a text message. I'm going to look at it really quick.
I just sent the little screenshot of what I sent to PC.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So you could actually incorporate this. This is for your, for what they get.
It's just all the information that you need to when you're enrolling someone, but it just asks for all the information. It asks for each piece of information at least 5 times. Yeah. So to just have it all written out, you can just copy and paste and put it in.
Perfect. Okay. Does that all make sense to you as far as enrolling the PC and the process of what to send them after they've been enrolled? Okay. I'm going to move on now to talk about managing your preferred customer accounts. Typically 3 times a month, I guess 3-ish times a month, I check my back office with my Pulse, okay? So what I do is I go onto my .biz website, I log in with my username and password, I click on Check My Pulse, which will bring you to your back office for those newbies that haven't quite gotten on Pulse yet. It will check your back office and I'll bring you to your dashboard. On the top line of your Pulse, you'll see different tabs. The first tab is going to say Dashboard. The second tab is going to read Performance. Okay? You click on that Performance tab. On the left-hand side, the left-hand side, is that my left or my right? Okay, you don't get the joke. That's fine. On your left-hand side, you will see that there's a tab that says Auto Ship PC Perks. Okay, and then you pull that up and it will come up with a spreadsheet that has all of your PC Perks names, and on the right-hand side, you'll see when they're due for replenishment. Typically what I found on mine, and maybe I'm wrong because some people say that theirs isn't the right way, but typically I have people that are processed on the 6th and I have people that are processed on the 20th. There are a couple people that are the 18th or the 22nd or the 19th or something like that, but typically it's 2 chunks when they're due for the replenishment program. So I pull up this report on the last day of every month. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday, which will be the last day of January. Okay. I do it also on the 5th of the month. Hi, Ariel. And then I do it on the 15th of the month. And then I do it again on the last day of the month. So that was kind of repetitive. So that way I can make sure that I'm not letting any orders fall through the cracks, and I make sure to be reaching out to people regularly to be maintaining their accounts and make sure that they're not getting products that they don't want. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, I think it's really important because here's what happens if you don't follow up with your preferred customers and you promise to manage their accounts and you don't. They get really mad when they get products that they don't want. The company makes it very simple to be able to return the products, and sometimes they're even nice enough to do a FedEx pickup for people like that, but they still don't get their refund until the package gets received at the office. And that's, especially for like the college girls and stuff, if you've got a college girl that is out $100 because they got products that they didn't want, they're going to be upset and they're not going to get it back until probably 10 days later. So it's really important to stay on top of it and to make sure that you're not making people upset, because then they're like, see, I got products I didn't want, I want to cancel my account, and then you lose a PC, and that's really hard to get back. Okay. So customer service is so key. PCs, Danny, are you talking? You're
Okay,
muted.
so so I was getting worried. Like, my thing is, so it's there's gonna be like, so if a bunch of people in December, I had like 2 PCs, okay, and then after, so this month they wouldn't get replenished, but the end of February they would.
Yeah.
The beginning. Well, you want to reach out to them at the beginning and see what they want to do with their account. And then if they want it to replenish, then it will be shipped like at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to reach out to them like I want to reach out to them, and
I'm going to remind you to reach out to them on the 1st.
on the
No,
first
I would
week of
reach
the
out
time-
if they're due for the end of the month, Danny. I probably wouldn't reach out to them until 10 days before they're due.
Okay,
The issue is, though, that I've run into is that Rodan and Field sends an email that we don't really know when, or at least I haven't found a pattern in when they send it that says like,
5 days before.
oh, okay. That's
Can
like, oh, you're going to be charged this much money. And that like,
Okay, so I'll just do it like I'll do like February 15th to keep it safe.
Cool. Yeah. Be like, happy Valentine's Day. So anyway, yeah. So that's why, I mean, it's so important to be remembering. And I sometimes even put in my calendar, like reminders on like the last day of the month, on the 5th of the month, and then on the 15th of the month, to make sure that I'm reminding myself to check in. So at least I can look at my calendar and know that that's the day that I need to be checking on my auto ship program. Okay. And then really quickly, I'm also going to go over bulk orders. I think that's like a huge thing. And I also want to talk about promotions too, and how that works, and how you want to run your promotions to make sure that you're still earning an income, right? Because that's so important. You don't want to like offer so much cash back that you're no longer making a commission. So bulk orders are very simple. You go on your .com website and you make a preferred customer account, no different than I just showed you. Okay, so you go to your .com website, shop products, and so let's just say you have a Lash Boost bulk order, okay? Your Lash Boost bulk order, you're going to go to the enhancements category, click on Lash Boost, you'll order however many Lash Boosts that you need, and then when you go to checkout, you're going to click on Become a New Preferred Customer. Now, clearly, we cannot become our own preferred customers, and so this is kind of like a loophole. You can make your husband a preferred customer, or your dog, or your cat, or your child, or whatever, a preferred customer, but you don't want your own name on your PC account. Okay, so I would make it under my dad's name or whatever. You make this whatever password that you'll remember, and then you are going to pay the $19.95 one-time enrollment fee. Okay, but I'm going to tell you that there's going to be a lot of people that you are going to run into that are going to be like, I don't want to become a preferred customer right now. I want to try the products first, and then if I'm happy with them, I will go ahead and invest in my own preferred customer membership. And so rather than having to process those people as retail orders and losing your commissions amounts on the retail orders, it's so much more smart, because you're going to be making more of a commission off of them if they are a preferred customer. I believe the difference, and to be completely 100% honest with you, I've never processed a retail order on my account ever. So I don't know for sure the numbers, and I can look into this, but I believe that at the EC level, you're making a 30% commission off of your product sales, okay, off of the qualifying volume at the EC level, executive consultant. If you are earning commission off of a retail customer, you're only making a 20% commission. So anyway, that is that's the difference, and it makes, when it's multiple orders, it does make a big difference. And so, go ahead.
Wait, okay, so now I think I understand it. So a bulk order is just making, like, if you have like a bunch of people who want to buy whatever in retail, like products just as a retail customer, then all you can do is just make like you said, like this is what Naomi's talking about, the dummy account.
Yeah.
Just make that, and then you just pay the $19.95, but are we gonna be making, okay, so we're just gonna make that dummy account and just put all the orders in that, pretending it's one customer for PC.
Yes, you're gonna make one. So, and you pay the $19.95 one time. You don't have to pay that every time you're making a bulk order.
So the next time you have to make a bulk order, you can just do it off that
You use
account.
the same dummy account. Absolutely.
Oh,
Okay, it's genius. It's a
yeah.
one-time investment.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you're doing this bulk order. So you have 5 orders of Lash Boost. Shh. Okay, Daddy has it, sweetheart. You buy 5 orders of Lash Boost, right? You process those as a new preferred customer. You pull that through. You're paying for it though from your own account. So you need to make sure that you're getting the money from those people either through Venmo, through Chase Quick Pay. They write you a check or give you cash because you are going to be paying for those out of your account because your credit card is going to be linked to your PC account. Does that make sense? Okay. So you could run these bulk orders. I would actually recommend running them at the end of the month as a last ditch effort push to get people to be able to not have to commit to any type of account program or preferred customer program and to be able to get the benefits of preferred customer pricing. Okay, I think that's huge to be able to offer. And if they're local to you, you can also offer them free shipping because likely if they're at school with you or if they're your neighbor or they're within 5 minutes of you, you can easily drop that off in their mailbox. And so you can also offer them free shipping. So that's your PC. Let's talk about promotions really quick so you guys have an understanding. The company will offer promotions to help you with your business, but most of the time the company does not offer cash off or like discounted rates on the products unless it's in a bundle. So likely, like what I've noticed, it's like, the hydration serum and regimen bundle or the Lash Boost and regimen bundle. And they do have good savings on like the Lash Boost regimen bundle. They're saving crazy amounts of money with it. But at that point, they're not actually getting the products at a cheaper discount. So a lot of times what I do is I offer cash back for my preferred customers. And so if they order a regimen, I might offer them $20 cash back. The way that I typically run it with my team, and everyone has to be in agreement on this, and so it's really important that you not just talk to me, but you talk to your upline if there's anybody in between us. But likely what I usually recommend is if I were to offer $20 cash back for a promotion, I would be, Elizabeth is my partner or my upline, right? I would be paying $10. I'd be splitting that, and then the $5 would come from Elizabeth and $5 would come from Carrie, which is her upline. Okay? So you should split those commissions or split the promotion up your upline because we're all earning together off of the downline. So it makes sense for us to help you guys push to get your numbers where they want to be, where we want them to be. Now, that being said, it's really, again, really important to make sure that you're okaying that, but also know too, when you're doing this, you should also be tacking on an extra percentage for tax because that could kill you too. Tax, I believe, in Illinois is 0.0925 in our area. Michaela, that might be around the same for you, maybe a little bit less, but I usually tack on about 10% for cash or for tax. And you want to add that to the price after the discounted rate, if that makes sense, for bulk orders. So for bulk orders, the way that I run promotions is that instead of at Lash Boost with $20 cash back, instead of them paying me $150, they're paying me $130. Okay, for the bulk orders. But if it's a preferred customer, the company is not running that promotion, so you actually have to give them the cash back. So you can either send them a thank you note with the cash in the thank you note and send it off to them in the mail. So that's their $20 cash back. Or you could offer to Venmo or Chase Quick Pay them the $20 cash back, whatever, depending on who you're working with. you want to make sure that you run the numbers so you're getting a 30% commission off of the qualifying volume if it's a preferred customer order. So you want to make sure whatever cash back that you're offering them is less than your commission. So you still obviously want to be earning commissions. And like I said, it helps a lot when you can split that up your upline, which most of us have been really supportive and been willing to do to help people drive their numbers up. I think that's really huge. And that, I think, about covers the promotions. Does anyone have any questions about the promos? No questions about the promos? Okay, if you guys need promotions to help drive your business for month-end magic, let me know and I'll help you come up with some. If you guys want to do a featured product of the week, I can help you guys figure that out because it worked really well for Michaela. And we can kind of go from there. I know this was kind of a boring training, guys, but I think it's really important for you all to know how to manage your preferred customers and to keep them, because like I said, that's going to be the livelihood of your business, and keeping them happy is going to keep them referring you out. So on here. So can you say night-night to my team?
Night-night, team.
Say night-night.
Night-night.
Cute.
You blow them a kiss? Okay, go get daddy. So anyway, that made it not so boring. Anyway, I think that this is so important. I'm going to send you guys the email, and also I will add you all to the customer appreciation page so you guys can have access to be adding your customers to that page too on Team Rise. So, and that will also help keep your PCs up to date. Oh, yeah. Crap. I only have 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on this recording, but I will, if I get cut off, I'll send you another link. Really quickly, there's your preferred customers are your lowest hanging fruit on your recruiting scheme. Okay, on your whole, like when you're looking at your prospect list, like those preferred customers are like right there, because guess what? They're already loving your products, and so they've already made it through the first hurdle. And typically they're probably sharing about the products too, so why aren't they getting paid for it? So I think that they're like the lowest hanging fruit and the people that might join you in business. I've heard it before that a good percentage of some of the RFX leaders a good percentage of their team actually started out as the preferred customers. So I really think that you guys should be making a list of all your preferred customers. And I think that you should be sharing your whys with them. And so I think you should reach out to them saying, hey, Aunt Susie, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your lash boost. I saw that picture. Your lashes look amazing. I know I got to share a little bit about what I was doing, but I don't think I ever got to share with you why I started my business. I have a feeling if I share that with you, you might think of some people that I could be connected with. Can we find some time to chat so I can tell you a little bit about why I got this started? Likely they'll say yes because they love your products, and maybe you'll offer them some kind of cute discount or like cute incentive to hop on the phone with you, and you can share with them your why and, talk to them a little bit about the business and build that relationship. So I do want to make sure I mention that, because that's the other reason. Like if you take really good care of your preferred customers, like it gives people a much better experience and a better feeling of the name of our company, the name of our brand, and in turn maybe leaves them a little bit more open to looking at the business side of things too. That was a lot. Okay, if anyone doesn't have any more questions, I'm going to text you all some homework. My homework is going to be directly related to, did anyone do a Facebook Live last week? I did. Brownie points for me. Your homework is going to be directly related to the training for next week, which is going to be with Elizabeth and the branding and social media. So I really, really, really need you guys to complete this homework, because it's going to make you get so much more out of next week's training. And it's really going, like, if you can follow this branding technique for your social media pages, I promise you, your businesses will explode.